Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Tales of Grace's F. Our childhood is over. Now let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of character our people became. And for those who cannot read that, that is 7 years later. So Asbel would be 18. Let's see what kind of person he's become.
It went that way!
Right. We will survive! Okay! Gotcha!
A-arts tend to differ among characters to a great extent than A-arts. Learn to use each to your advantage. And meet Asbel Lant as a knight.
Okay, let's keep moving.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is Asbel Lant, age 18, using an actual freaking sword, and able to use Demon Fang, of all things. Gain the Nimble Fang Adept title, and be prepared for him to learn like an assload of titles. Burst Arts, or B-Arts, are now available in battle. At the cost of 1 CC, Asbel can draw his sword at any time and gain access to a whole new set of attacks. Use Circle to draw your sword and unleash B-Arts, and use X when you want to sheath the weapon. And that's the kind of man he's become. Clad in white and ready to kick some ass. And his sword, the one he wanted to earn for himself. And look who his captain is.
Well done, Asbel. I see my worries about your first field mission were completely unfounded.
Damn straight.
Sir, my success is due to your superior instruction.
You don't have to be so formal. Just keep doing what you've been doing, and we'll be fine.
Sir.
All right. Let's go over the mission briefing one more time. We are here to investigate Orlan, a village located on the far side of the forest. It has a population of about 50, give or take, mostly employed in forestry. A few days ago, the Royal Knights received word that the residents of Orlan had suddenly vanished without a trace.
Well, that's not good.
Our mission is to meet the Knights investigating the area and provide them with whatever assistance they require.
Understood, sir.
It's an unusual mission. Keep your guard up and be prepared for anything.
Can do.
This concludes the briefing.
And the adult arc. Level 11. Our titles are a tad bit different now. Well, allow me to recorrect this. The titles are almost exactly the same, but what we learn from them is very much different. We can now learn A and B arts. B art being Demon Fang, A art being Wing Crush, and then there's Shockwave Slash, Stagger Strike. We're still working on this one. I'll let that one go. Aspiring Knight, at the end of it, he gets Wolfwind Fang, which is an awesome move, by the way. And over here, we have Initiate of the Sword, Shockwave Slash, Wolfwind Fang, and Demon Fang. Excuse me. Through all this, he's going to be able to learn so many. And at the bottom here, of course, we have the Nimble Fang Adept, which, after you use Nimble Fang enough, you will actually earn this, but I guess he used it just enough. I think the first one was like 50 to 100, you learn the Adept for the move, and then for like 400, you learn the Master for the move, which just increases your stats and the strength of the skill in question. I'm going to keep him on this so he can get Hard Guard and Physical Attack Plus. And hey, Matt's online. What's up, dude? But yeah, I'll work on this one in just a moment. Gear-wise, he now has a longsword, which is the sword that Richard wanted to buy him as a child. And armor, he can now use guards and armors But now every character has a unique equip. Asbel's is the scabbard, so always remember that. He doesn't have anything for a gem yet, and I'll get into gems when I actually gain the ability to use gems. But yeah, that's Asbel. Let's talk to Malik.
I want to give you something.
Oh. Gift! And we get the Eleth mixer.
It's an Eleth mixer.
I said that.
We have some real battles ahead of us, so it should come in handy.
Woohoo!
I know you've probably trained with one before, but let's go over it again just in case.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. The Eleth mixer is a tool used for cooking dishes during battle and also for creating various items. It's a device that belongs in the arsenal of any true warrior. First, let's set a rice ball to it. Go ahead and select rice ball. Rice ball. Simple now. Once the condition listed next to in battle is met, that little rice ball will automatically restore some of your HP. In other words, always have something in the mixer. Which is important. Right now, up to 3 items can be set at once. Go ahead and select one of the empty slots. Apple gel. When you set certain items to the mixer, it will produce more of them while you're out and about. If you see while traveling 10% prod chance, that means there's a 10% chance that item will be produced after a minute or so of walking around. Once an item is in your collector's book, you can set it even if you are not carrying any. And we can remove it. Good. Now remember, the Eleth mixer is handy, but it's not free. It can't produce items without Eleth. Fortunately, you can charge Eleth at most shops, and don't forget to fill up whenever you can. Lastly, as you know, Eleth mixers are tools that develop over time. By cooking dishes, you can increase the maximum amount of Eleth that a mixer can use. And by producing materials, you can increase the number of item slots. It's like the old saying goes, he who rules the mixer rules the battle.
That's it. Now let's return to the mission.
Damn straight. Now, the Eleth mixer is basically your cooking pot. Oh, and we actually get Malik on our team. He's a long-ranged fighter and a mage. Yeah, he's a knight who is a long-ranged fighter and a mage. Anyway, let's set up the mixer. We want to set... Let's get life bottles up in here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them because I suck at this game. And, well, these are for good money, so let's start making those. These you sell. The fishing rods, you sell those. Now, for titles for Malik, he already has this one up to part 3, not too worried, but I'm going to leave him on this one so he can learn Rock Lance, which should happen in the next battle. This one teaches him Cold Front, Rolling Flare, and Exceed, which is actually pretty awesome. And this one teaches him Photon Burst and Rock Lance at the very end. But since this one is so close to Rock Lance, I'm just going to let this one go, at least until he learns that. Physical defense isn't much of a problem for him, because he's going to be at a distance anyway, so... Onward. Oh, skid, right.
I can't mess this up. I must prove my worth to Captain Malik.
Problem?
Problem?
Not at all, sir. I'm ready to proceed.
Asbel, I'd like you to take the lead until we reach Orlan.
The lead, sir?
I need to see what you're capable of. If monsters come, I will provide support only. Remember that fleeing is always an option if things go badly.
Understood, sir. But rest assured, I will not flee.
Don't be foolish. A knight must always know when he's overmatched. I will not think any less of you for it.
Regardless, I won't flee. Forgive me, sir. I'll make preparations to move out.
All right.
And he's definitely matured, and he's definitely not afraid of Axe Peak!
I can't lose!
So clearly he already knows Photon Burst.
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
Damn right I'm not. Because I'm back in my element, man. Some arts can be learned from skills. Multiple skills may offer the same art, and it doesn't matter which you choose. However, if you learn the same art from more than one skill, its effects will stack, making it more useful. Powerful, rather. You may also be able to earn new titles by using the same arts repeatedly. I think I already covered that, actually. But there's so much to do now. Actually, let me show you a few things. B-arts and shortcuts. The art menu allows you to set B-arts to your left analog stick at any time. You can also press start to set shortcuts to the right analog stick. These shortcuts can be used to access your current character's arts, or they can be used to order another party member to use specific arts of your choosing. We already have Shockwave Slash, so let's get that up there. And here's the A art tree. It's a lot different from when he was a child. We have a few more slots now, and more to do. Quick Slash is different. Now, for A arts, his X attack, he will not use his sword. He'll actually only be using the hilt and the scabbard, like he used to. But he's a lot faster, and this is basically qualified as blunt damage, like if somebody were to attack you with... Like, okay. Next to the usage of the attack, you also have the type of attack it is. This is Strike. Strike. I do not know what that is called. Insect, Aerial, and Strike. Strike and Impact. And this one is an actual Slash. So, different types of attacks change. As you can see, most of his B-arts are, well, in this case, slashes. And I got rid of that. I do not want to. Malik's, on the other hand, are mostly elemental. His A-arts are usually slash, but his B-arts are all sorts of things. So yeah, let's get on it. We have things to fight, dudes to kill.
Remember your training. Weapons of fury. Rock lance. Breath of flame.
Hey there, buddy.
Breath of flame. Weapon. Not bad, don't you think?
Not bad at all, dude. I like you. Alrighty. So this is actually going swimmingly. Chest. 800 gold. Not bad, not bad. We're going to need all the money we can get, so I might eventually off-screen some grinding.
Did we get carried away?
A little there, buddy. So he's a wrecker. That's basically why I qualify him as Malik. He is a one-target destruction machine. Most mages can multi-target with spells, but he's generally a one-hit pony. So, yeah. Life bottle, not bad at all. Mine.
Let's get this underway.
Now, Demon Fang is actually a long-range move, so I can stand away from them, use it, and it will go across the screen to hit them. If you want to give a boost to your portion of the LF gauge, try attacking enemies from behind on the field. Doing so will provide you with extra LF when the fight begins. However, the same applies to enemies, so stay on your guard when traveling. So, there is a bar on the left side of the screen. I'll go over that next battle. This bar on the left is the LF burst.
We won't fail.
When we hit LF burst, all kinds of shit will go down. Now, it just said something about shards. I'm ignoring that for right now. I hope you don't mind. Just a lot to go over. Wood chunk. Bring it.
Let's do this. Okay, low down.
Flames are passing through.
Aw, I had
bad, don't you
that, dick. He was mine. Oh well. Wolf.
I can't lose.
Weapons of fury. Rockland. Flames are passing through.
My cousin's online.
Breath of flame.
No one can stand before my blade.
Hell yeah, son. We're kicking ass. Learned hard guard. Awesome. Actually, I think I'm going to switch that out now. Because Wolfwind Fang is pretty freaking awesome. I'm going to do it on this one though, because this one might actually be a little bit faster. I will eventually get everyone all their rank 5s.
Remember your training.
And Elephant Burst. Now we have infinite CC for Elephant Burst.
No one can stand before my blade.
Yeah, you can attack infinitely. And later on, you actually get something fun to do while you're in Elf Burst. I can't do it yet because I don't know the proper skill for it. But it gets really fun and I love abusing it. Iron Tunic. Awesome. And that is... yeah, that's from me. Drops my physical defense but increases my Creus defense and my evasion. So, you know, I might give that to him. Because I'm a frontliner and... well, it's only 2 defense for a lot of evasion. Yeah, let's use it. Why not? So yeah, this is totally a thing that we're doing right now. It's a Turtles. And he will sell us stuff if we need it. I don't particularly need anything right now, but we can start dualizing. And all the green stuff is things that can be mixed with new stuff to give us new stuff, obviously. I want to make more fishing rods because why the hell not? Poison Needle and Nameless Seed makes poison fruit. These are to be sold, and since we have so many, why not? Rusted Nail and a Feather make a fly lure. This also gets sold, but I'm going to hold on to that. Decaying Fang and Shattered Bone makes a horn. Again, holding on to it. Animal Glue is actually pretty nice, so I'm going to make that. Core Dust and Nameless Seed make Glow Fruit. There's just so much to do. And we can actually make new dishes by combining foods. And with the cooking, we can actually gain more stuff to throw in our Elf mixer. And they all have different effects. Plum Porridge, as an example, HP recovery is 18%, but it prevents poison in battle. So if you use it in battle, after it's used, you can hardly ever get poisoned, which is so nice. This is even better. Salmon Porridge. HP recovery is 30% and its physical defense up. There's just so much... micromanaging is a good word. We have tan leather here. Awesome. I think I'm good now, though. So let's charge. Oh, discovery. Merino flowers.
Hold on.
Yes, sir?
These are merino flowers. Combine them with water of absolution, and you have the raw ingredients for a holy bottle. Wait here a minute.
I've studied for 7 years, and I still didn't know that. Am I really ready to become a knight?
What's on your mind?
Nothing, sir. It's just you're so knowledgeable about everything, and it makes me doubt myself.
Knowledge for its own sake is meaningless. But this is information that can help you to protect yourself and others when you become a knight. Remember it.
Sir.
And he makes a good point. Knowledge on its own is worthless. Just because you know something doesn't mean you're going to use it. So it's better to learn something when you're actually going to make use of it.
That was hardly worth dirtying my blade.
Wasn't it, though? Now, as you can tell, our SP count is a little low.
Game on! No one can stand before my blade.
What's nice about this new system, honestly, is the fact that you don't ever have to worry about MP. Or TP, as it were. Because when you worry about that, you start to realize how... well, actually, yeah, let's just discard this. If you have more than you can hold when you open a chest, you can either discard it or leave it there for later. I never come back, so well, you do come back at some point for a side quest. But by then, you can buy apple gels as if they were nothing. I'm pretty sure I got everything so far. I kind of want to fight around a little bit more, show off, you know. Be a prick. Kill things. I keep on scooting back. I hate this chair, man. I hate this chair. Monsters. I want a brouhaha. I don't feel like doing the boss right now. You, wolf.
Game on. Okay, mow him down.
A+.
Demon Fang.
Here, flames are passing through.
Great
Weapons
job.
of
No one can
As you
stand
can tell, he
before my
really
blade.
likes to stay away. But hey, we hit rank 1, which means Shockwave Slash was upgraded. Awesome. It's kind of what I wanted. So, yeah. Wait, is that a monster? Yeah, it was. Cool.
Let's do this. Draw.
Breath of
Mow him
flames.
down.
Bolt on burst.
Demon Fang.
Similarly enough,
It will take more than that to stand in
most
our
enemies in the woods are weak to Slash more than Strike. So we kind of have to pay attention to that. Wolf.
Let's do this. Draw. Mow him down.
Flames are passing through. Searing heat.
Gotcha.
Weapons of
Demon
fury.
Fang.
Rock
Owie.
Strike.
Flames are passing through. Searing heat. You need to study up on the basics.
Yeah, monsters totally study on basics, don't you know? You are a fool for thinking so. I'm just going to be fighting a lot now, like a lot more than I was before, because the enemies are a little bit more tenacious, which is great for me. And honestly, why not? Grinding is always good. Katie, don't know if you'll ever watch this, but yeah, you like grinding in games? This game requires a lot of it. Now, time to go. Next time, we are on the outskirts of Orlin. So, we will go in and find out exactly what happened to the villagers. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.